Good afternoon and welcome to Entertainment Now, brought to you by Spectrum Television. It's another afternoon where we get to discuss what's happening in the entertainment scene, bring to you the best of stories with your favorite celebrities and, of course, in the entertainment scene. My name is Vera Philip and I am your host for this afternoon. So today, we're starting off with a lot of stories that are making the rounds, especially those ones that are from your favorite celebrities, and we can find them on social media. Singer Brimo on this particular app has called out celebrities or musical artists that are believed to be the big three: the Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy. In her post he made on social media, he said that these people should stop disguising and, featuring upcoming artists in songs that have blown already and doing remix with them, that it is all in a bid to get even more popular. They're not trying to help these people, but they're taking advantage of these people. And these people think that they're actually being there for them, or they're being good to them, or they're helping their career. Meanwhile, in the real essence, what they're doing is taking advantage of this upcoming artist. He actually made this post today, and it has actually made on the blogs. The question is, if what Brimo is saying could anywhere be the truth. He says that dear Nigerians, mainstream A-listers, Burna, Davido, and co. should stop jumping on every hit song in a remix, especially released by newer acts. Let other artists find their own way. The pretending to be helping them reach higher is a ridiculous watch. Stop seeking relevance to the efforts of ones who know little about the music, and goes on and on. And the big question is it true that these people, when it comes to help artists, that they are actually, taking away from the artist instead of giving to the artist, pouring into the artist? I do make song and it actually becomes a hit. What they do is move on to celebrities, A-list artists, to feature in the song and make a remix with it just so the song can maintain relevance. I think that's what happens with some celebrities. Of course, with others, the big artists are the ones who want to jump in on the song to also, gain relevance. It's a win-win for both people. The artists, the newer artists, and even the OG artists. It's a win-win for everyone if you want to consider it. So I don't think there's any real problem in that situation. I don't know what Brimo, could be referring to in particular, because he hasn't mentioned what he's referring to in particular. But if it is about collaboration, I think that in 2025, we all know that the best way to work is by collaborating, whether with newer acts, with older acts, but most importantly, collaborating. So I'm definitely going to always be a fan of collaboration anytime, any day. All right, away from that to Naira Marley. Naira Marley again is in the news over Mohbad's death. Of course, it's been hanging all over his head for a while now. The conversation has been if Naira Marley is in any way responsible for the bullying that Mohbad had faced just before his death. There were so many accusations pointing fingers towards Naira Marley and his ally Sam Larry, and they have denied it. The court has even acquitted them. However, Mohbad's father, who was in the camp of Naira Marley before, seems to have defected the camp and is now, seeking for court order against Naira Marley. Naira Marley hasn't openly come on social media to say, oh, this is what happened. I am not, the person that you people all think I am. I didn't do this to Mohbad and all of that. However, of recent, there's a video that has been circulating when Naira Marley actually ceased to talk about his encounter in the entire situation of what happened with Mohbad. Let's take a look at the video.
Music in court, we understood each other. My last time, don't forget, the last time I saw Mohbad was on the 4th of October, 2022. The disagreement with him and his manager. That was my last time ever seeing Mohbad. 4th of October, 2022.
So even after the NDLEA issue, the attempted suicide, the fight with his former manager, the lawsuit to the distributor, the termination letter, the situation with him and Sam Larry. Even after all of this, Mohbad's still telling people he wants to come and apologize. But I didn't know he's going to die. If I knew, I would have probably let him come. But it was just too much for me at that moment.
Fast forward to September 12, 2023, when I heard Mohbad passed away. But they said he died on September 12, 2023, according to Google, his Instagram, his Twitter. That was very sad. Very, very sad. September 12, 2023. But it was sad, it was so sad. I was not in Nigeria. I went to Amsterdam, where I traveled to Amsterdam. I'll show you videos with time and date. With the guys.
Like, this is my boyfriend. But you already know this is my boyfriend.
Nice.
We didn't know you that much count.
Live in Amsterdam. Who won?
I already told you this is my
Who
boyfriend.
won? Outside. Members.
I already told her. Like,
Dutch life.
this is my man.
Yes.
Yes!
Who's your man? I'm your man, baby.
Also to see the family. My main reason traveling out of Nigeria, I wanted to spend time with my kids. And you can see I surprised them nicely. And also to shoot Abanaconda with Zinoliski, which is why Zinoliski was out of Nigeria too. So the plan was to shoot a video and also for me to see my kids. So I was not in Nigeria. I saw my kids. Then after I went to meet Zino. Now let me just gist you guys how it happened. So Zino was in what's the name of this country? Yeah, Zino was in Montenegro.
Zino, we're waiting for you.
I was in Europe somewhere. So we're meant to link up. We've been trying to link up. I'm doing my thing, I'm doing my thing. The day we linked up, I drove, took a flight, and after I drove from there from somewhere in Europe to Montenegro. It was so long to find Zino. We eventually found Zino in his hotel. We got to him. He was so happy. You see him, this guy hasn't eaten. He doesn't know how to eat any food like that. He doesn't know how to eat all the spirits. So we saw him, he was so happy. He was so happy. I'm happy. He jumped there. We're like, yo, are you hungry? He said, yeah. Okay, get in the car. Let's go eat. He said he's been hungry since. I'm like, don't worry, I know where you'll be able to eat. I know, don't worry. He said, no, not burger, not this. I said, no, don't worry. Took him, we went to eat fried fish. Went to eat fish, bought fish, whatever. As soon as we got, someone among us said, Mohbad is dead. I looked at him, I said, it's a lie, man, he wants to blow again. Exactly what I said, was a lie. I said, it's a lie, he wants to blow again, man. I didn't even bother. Zino looked at me straight away and said, come on, your mom, come myself. Like, people should know what they'll be saying. No? I'm like, come on, man, people know we're not in Nigeria, obviously. Oh, I just said people know we're not in Nigeria. I went on Instagram, I can see Instablog saying Mohbad died of air infection. Okay, I'm like, air infection? All of us saying, is it dead? I'm like, they're lying, man. Air infection, it's lying. How can you die of air infection? We're still saying that. Twitter, boom, boom, boom. Naira Marley, finally, you've killed him. What? Is it a joke? Is it dead for real? I'm like, nah, but immediately I'm saying they started posting videos from the NDLEA incident. They started posting videos from the fight he had with, on the 4th of October 2022, he had with his manager. They started posting videos from them. Why? I don't understand. Is that what killed him? You said he died on the 12th of September 2023. You're posting videos, so I can see already that there's someone paying the blogs to try to change the narrative from earlier. I'm like, what's happening here? And the public, really, they're falling for it. I wasn't in the country. I can show you my passport stamp, and when I got back to Nigeria, everything. Someone even saw us after we. Oh, let me not jump the story. So we're still in the restaurant. They're blaming me. Everything cool.
It's been a lot since Mohbad's death, and it's getting boring at this point. The fact that everybody has something to say, you know, it's more or less like we can't find a solution to, you know, the situation with Mohbad. We have been in positions where we have employed the police, we've employed forensics, we've employed everything employable, and it seems as though there is no, you know, headway with what has happened or with what happened with Mohbad. Now, Marley is on this particular camp now, telling us about how he is not responsible for what happened to Mohbad and how he has been, you know, he has been accused falsely. A lot of people had come for Naira Marley. His music even got banned in the process, you know, and whatnot. But Naira Marley is here now, a few years later, to clarify his name. I feel like it's actually the job of the police, the job of the forces, and not social media instigators or social media people to find out what happened to Mohbad, and think that all of these forces have been, you know, employed to do the job, and yet still we are back to this circle where there's no answer to Mohbad's death. It's actually very sad. I think that at this point, all Nigerians should be focused with is how to get him buried, because it has lasted for 2 years, and the young man needs to go and rest. We need to bury Mohbad very soon. So I don't know what else could be keeping him from this burial, but he needs to be buried very soon. Away from all the sad stories, of course, is African Queen, a song by Tubaba, making it to #1 best Afrobeat music of all times Billboard. This is a big win for, this is actually a big win for Tubaba. Tubaba has made it, Tubaba's song African Queen has made it to the #1 Afrobeat, best Afrobeat music of all time. A lot of people have reacted to. Everybody knows that we cannot compete with African Queen. It was legendary, still legendary. It is one of the best songs that we have gotten from Tubaba so far. And this particular song, Till Tomorrow, wherever it is that will play Tubaba's African Queen, it is definitely going to be turning people into romantics all of a sudden. But then let's take a look at the other, you know, numbers. Wizkid's Ojuelegba took #2. We have Flavor's Ash remix take #3, Calm Down by Rema take #4, Essence by Wizkid take #6, Love One Tinti by CK is #6 rather, Wizkid Essence is #5, D'Banj's Oliver Twist is #7, Davido's Fall #8, and then Burna Boy with the song Yeah at #9. Peace Quest Chop My Money has also been named as #10. It's about 50 of it, and so far these are the 10 people that have made it to the top best Afrobeat music of all time. Congratulations to all of them. I mean, like, Afrobeat music is really getting to the globe, and it's amazing to see that, you know, they have been recognized 50 best Afrobeat songs of all time, and we have African Queen, a song by Tubaba. Tubaba is a legend when it comes to Afrobeat, so yeah, it's definitely worth being #1 on the billboards. All right. That's all the stories I can bring to you this afternoon. Thank you very much for being a part of Entertainment Now. Today we'll come back tomorrow for a final week edition. Of course, Thursday will bring us to the last lap of the week's edition of Entertainment Now. Until then, my name is Vera Philip. You can follow me on social media. On Facebook is Vera Philip. On Instagram is Vera Philip_MGZ. All right, till tomorrow. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye for now.